What you doing, folks? This is a hot topic today. More couples, Patrick's laughing, are living together before marriage. And for many, it's a great way to work out the kinks before tying the knot. But it is a process that needs to be discussed in detail. And here with more is crisis counselor Dr. Patrick Scott. And we're talking during a commercial break. I think I'm old-fashioned because nothing that I think is even relevant anymore in this day and age.
The most important thing about relationship is communication.
Yeah.
We've been talking about that for years. Now there's two kinds of agreements.
Okay.
There's explicit agreements and there's implicit agreements. The I love you baby, we're going to make love, will find a way for us to figure out all the details is an awesome implicit agreement.
Okay.
It's an assumption.
Yeah.
I assume that because we love each other, it's all going to work out. Mm-hmm. The most important thing about moving in together, whether you're married or not, and since we're talking about couples cohabitating,
yeah,
is the explicit agreements around relationships.
Okay, let's hit it, Patrick.
Okay.
The first thing to talk about is what?
Money.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Who's paying for what, who's doing what, who's handling the bills, who's handling which bills. Now, we talked at the break about whether or not couples who are unmarried should share finances or share an account. Mm-hmm. As I said to you, there's me, there's you, and then there's this third thing called the relationship. It can work. Okay. If they want to create a joint checking account in both of their names as joint tenants that they both contribute to for household expenses.
Okay.
But listen to the language very specifically, very clearly about what the agreements are up front, so there's no mystery on the back end of who didn't pay the power bill and who didn't pay the cable bill.
All right. Children.
Children. If the couple are coming to the relationship with children from pre-existing relationships, you need to talk about who's caring, who's staying, who's sleeping, if there's a kid going to have a bedroom. If there aren't children yet in the relationship and there is a plan for children, particularly if there's an age disparity, get that agreement up front. I have seen so many couples where one person expects we're going to have lots of children.
Yeah.
The other person who might be a little older, who already has grown children, says there is no way I'm having any more children.
Oh my, this is a whole talk show. Okay, sex. Don't say sex, say intimate.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're together and we've been dating and we need to talk about what some of the expectations, and I know this isn't terribly romantic, but I had a couple a few years ago who had a prenup, and it wasn't a financial prenup. It was a literal step-by-step, how many times per week.
No, it wasn't, Patrick.
Yes, it was.
No, are
yes,
you
it was.
kidding
And
me?
they are married, they've been married for 7 years, and they clarified, now this is extreme, but they clarified right down to what some of the expectations around intimacy were, how many date nights, when we're going to go, how we're going to do it. I'm a cuddler, you're not. Let's figure that out.
My goodness.
I'm telling you, have these conversations up front. It'll save lots of little fights about things later.
Okay. Living arrangements.
Okay. My house, your house, a house, an apartment, this side of town, that side of town. Where are we going to live?
Oh my goodness.
Who's going to pay for it? Are we renting? Are we buying? I have expensive tastes. You don't. I'm frugal. You're a spendthrift. All those things around housing, geographical location. Are we going to live near your parents?
Oh boy, that's another show in and of itself. Right. Okay, let's get to the last one. Household duties.
Right. It's important to clarify who's doing what, because there are some things in houses that need to be taken care of, like chores, like household duties, like cleaning, like who's going to make the bed, who's going to go grocery shopping, who's going to cook. Those things need to be clarified up front so that assumptions aren't made and feelings aren't hurt later when I love you, but pick up your stuff.
Ooh, Dr. Patrick Scott, we could talk all day. This is some good stuff. But hey, we're out of time. Thank you so much. I hope that helps some couples who are considering, making the move to be together. Okay, in the meantime, we're going to take it back out to Sean, who is in our Galaxy Outdoor Kitchen. Hey, Sean.
All right, Monica.